I am Haribabu, an advocate at High Court for the state of Telangana at Hyderabad. I have studied Constitution for about 5 years and wrote 2 books, one in Telugu and one in English. Indian Politics versus Indian Constitution in English and Bharata Prajalamagu Memo in Telugu, and published them through National Press, Chennai. Both these books are available online worldwide on Amazon, Flipkart, Kobo, and National Press websites. Socialist, secular, and federal, these 3 words were proposed by Mr. K.T. Shah, a socialist member, to add into the constitutional preamble in the Constituent Assembly, to which Dr. Ambedkar has stoutly opposed. But unfortunately, since then, India continued to be ruled as social, secular, and federal. Secular does not mean respecting of all religions. Actually, it means disregarding of all religions like Russia and China. It is a communistic or socialistic feature. Secularism killed Srimati Indira Gandhi in 1984. Federalism killed Rajiv Gandhi in 1991. Socialism killed a crore of farmers in India. In 1984, there was separatist movement in Punjab led by Bhindranwale. She ordered the military to get into the Golden Temple to flush out terrorists. Several hundreds were killed. Military entered the Golden Temple with their shoes on, and 6 religious sentiments were hurt. As a result, she was assassinated in 1984 October. This she could do only because of the feeling of secularism. In fact, Dr. Ambedkar has given us religion respecting constitution. Liberty of faith, belief, and worship were secured by the constitution in the preamble. Violated that religion respecting principle of the constitution, and she has lost her life. And India lost an effective leader in her. I will say federalism has killed Rajiv Gandhi. A misconceived federalism rather. Federal does not mean anything to denote relationship between state and the center. Federal only means central. But unfortunately, Indians misunderstood it to be defining relationship between center and the state. As a result, states started claiming independence or separation from the center. They say that EC, ED, etc. cannot be sent to their state without their permission. Prime Minister is their political enemy. Rajiv Gandhi, unfortunately, was killed, was blamed. Please understand how this could happen in a state in India, because their law and order, etc. is in the hands of the state. So I say it is totally a law and order failure of the Tamilnadu government. If Union really exercises its powers under the Constitution, Tamilnadu government and the Assembly must have been dissolved by the President of India under Article 356. Or the persons responsible could have been arrested and imprisoned. That has not happened. And again, coming to socialism. socialism has killed 1 crore of farmers in India. Under the guise of socialism, land reforms were brought. Land was bifurcated into pieces and pieces. Taking from the landlords, it was distributed among the farmers. The very nature of land is that it gets bifurcated by successive generations of farmers. You need not do it specifically through any enactment. As a result, this uneconomic, unviable small holdings led to suicides of farmers. They could not live a decent life with income on the 3 or 2 or 1.5 acres of land, especially in Telugu states. I present at least 95% of the holdings are less than 3 acres. And out of several 2-3 lakh people committed suicides in Telugu states, 99% are holders of less than 3 acres or leasehold farmers. Thus, the specific problem of suicides is only for the small farms which have occurred due to this faulty land reforms. The government ought not to have divided the source of incomes. Let there be wealth generation. After the wealth is generated, its distribution is in the hands of the government. By bifurcating the land into small pieces, they could not do mechanized agriculture. If you apply pesticides to your farm, pest will come from your neighbor farm. And added to this are the tenancy laws. If they want to lease it out to others and go to cities and live and could educate their children, etc. But the tenancy laws are such that once you let out your agricultural land, it is very difficult to get it back. As such, the farmer cannot let it out, cannot survive by tilling it, residing in these rural villages. The result is suicides. This is a very major subject. I will deal with this in a separate video. And again, non-republic form of governance has killed polity of this country and the Congress party. That is also a major subject that I will deal in my next video. Non-republic form of governance killed Congress party and the polity of this country. If republic form of governance is followed, I told you republic means a country ruled by an elected or nominated president instead of a monarch in which people are supreme. If this presidential form of democracy, presidential form of governance is followed, till today, most of the tenures, only Congress people, mostly from Nehru families, could have been presidents of India. But unfortunately, due to this faulty federal feeling, they were forced to install somebody else as prime minister, as a proxy prime minister, and they have to stand below the dais and clap. I would be glad to reply to your comments. Thank you.